Hello everybody, I'm giving you all natural hair. I put a little bit of lip gloss on just to not look so like frightening. But what I wanted to do was show you how to do an overnight oil treatment. If you are already one of my VIPs, I highly recommend getting the oil if you have not purchased it yet. If you are not one of my VIPs but you're thinking about it, I recommend starting with shampoo, conditioner, and your next flagship order, getting the oil. And here is why. Okay, so first of all, we have Rejuveniqe by Monat and then Rejuveniqe Light, which is new. It came out a couple months ago. I now use the Rejuveniqe Light. I never felt like this was too heavy, the regular, but the light is for people with finer hair, and I do have finer hair, so I'm fine to use the Rejuveniqe for an overnight treatment, but if I'm gonna use the oil as like just a finisher on my hair, then I wanna use the light. Also, another thing I've been doing, and I want to do the light because I am prone to breakouts, is I have been using the oil, just like 3 drops, not a lot, on my face, because there's so many good ingredients in here. So I have been putting it on at night after I'm done washing my face. And I like the light for that because I feel like the regular might be too much for my face, okay? So here is how, get my brush here, how I would do an overnight treatment and what else I would put in my overnight treatment, I'll show you. Okay, so first the reason that you want to do this, okay, is what's so great about Monat's oil, and I have a thing here so I can get it right because I don't want to give the wrong information. I don't want to give the wrong information. But what it does is, like, so if you have oily hair, it seems weird to put oil on your hair. So like my hair can be naturally really oily at the roots. Like this is day, I washed my hair on Saturday and today is Tuesday, so it's feeling pretty oily. So people who feel like they have to wash their hair every day because it's oily, the oil sounds like weird. Why would I put that on? But it actually pH balance. I gotta say the right words here. Okay. Where's the pH balance? Oh, okay. So now this magical oil has completely pH balanced my scalp, and it's totally normal for me to go 2 to 3 days without washing my hair. This is from a VIP, okay? So it has the pH, it helps with the pH, balance out your pH balance of your scalp and your oil. So it actually helps it to be less oily, if that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it does. Okay, so what you want to do with the oil, if I can get it here, is you want to really put it in your scalp, okay? So you can put it on your hands or you can do what I'm doing. Either way is fine. I'm just kind of putting it in the back here too. You don't need a lot, okay? Just a little bit, and you just scrub it in. So this will help with your scalp feeling oily. If you have any dandruff, it has helped a lot of people with dandruff or any other scalp issues that you might have. Okay, now before I let my hair down, I am going to soak my ends, okay? So this is really good for your ends, especially if you're somebody who's using heat. You're gonna be out in the sun now that it's warmer. You're bleaching, coloring your hair. Okay, and I'll tell you why when I'm done. Okay, so I got all that done. Now, another thing that I love to do, and this is really important, especially with summer coming up, is to use the Restore Leave-In Conditioner. This will really keep your ends very healthy. One thing they recommend doing is if you are, I mean, I'm a mom, so like I don't get my hair wet when I go to the pool, but if you do, or your daughters do, you get your hair wet before you go swimming or before they go swimming, and then you put Restore Leave-In Conditioner on their hair, okay? Very important for your hair. Chlorine is really bad for your hair. Okay, so take that down. This is a lovely look. Go in here. Okay, I'm gonna scrub all that in. So when I do these treatments is I do them once a week, the night before I wash my hair, okay? So I will do this after I've washed my face and gotten ready for bed. I will do this, and then I will sleep in it. And I've had people say, it doesn't get on your pillow. No, it does not get on your pillow. It's amazing. It does not transfer at all. And so my husband's always like, oh, gross, you look like a nasty grease ball. He doesn't say that, how I feel when I go to bed. But hey, sometimes you gotta just look a little weird in the name of beauty. Okay, so I'm gonna take some more of my leave-in. So I like to do this with my oil treatment because I do put heat on my hair and I am a blonde. Those ends, and I'm trying to grow my hair out, so I do not want to have to keep getting a trim every time I go in. So if you are trying to grow your hair out, you need to be protecting it or you're not going to get to where you want. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, put it up. Now you don't have to put it up. I just feel like I look a little less scary. You can sleep with it down. I've done that too before. Or you can put it up and go to sleep with a scrunchie in your hair. Okay, so let me tell you real fast the exact benefits. Okay, so if you are using like a Moroccan oil or argan oil, it's a synthetic, so it has a high protein base. So over time, this will dry out your hair and your ends will be more brittle and damaged. Okay, so then if you're going to get it colored, it's really gonna get super damaged and it's gonna be a lot harder to grow out your hair and also just have nice, beautiful ends, okay? So those are topical oils, meaning they will not penetrate to the scalp or the hair shaft. Monat's oil actually penetrates into each hair strand, not topical at all. It goes in, it goes into the scalp, and it goes in to each hair layer that you have, okay? So it's made up of 11 botanical oils, one of them, which I cannot pronounce, biosin, I don't know if that's how you say it, being one of them. And this has a lower protein base, giving the perfect amount of moisture. It gives your hair and scalp the nourishment it needs. Its molecular structure is tiny enough to penetrate the scalp at the cellular level, fills in and expands the hair shaft, soothes the cuticle, giving you volume and shine. It mimics the body's own oils and helps reduce thinning, prevent stress, like your hair from falling out for stress. It's super concentrated, so it lasts forever. Typical customer says it will last 4 to 6 months. So, and I 100% agree with that, especially if you're just doing the overnight treatment once a week. I don't think you need to do it every wash. You can if you're washing your hair like twice a week, but I think you can totally get by with only doing it once a week wash, okay? And doing it with a leave-in conditioner, especially with summer coming up, you don't have to, but I do recommend doing that now that the weather is warmer and all that good stuff frying on your ends. I'm trying to grow my hair out, so I'm trying really hard to be really strict on how I'm treating my hair this summer. So if you don't have the oil yet and you're one of my VIPs, I strongly recommend you get it. If you're not one of my VIPs yet and you're watching this video thinking I need that oil and I need to stop using my oil, you're correct. So get in touch with me and we will get you the Rejuveniqe oil to save your hair.